you can reverse time and bring your sister back from the dead. With your powers and my inventions, the possibilities are endless. Taz gasps. Could it be true? Could she really bring Jazz back? Hey guys, it's Gabriella and welcome back to the scary text message story. We are doing another episode of Dark Matter. If you've not seen the other episodes in this series, you can click the I right up there, or it's pinned on the first comment. So where we just left off, kicking the tripod, getting too excited. Freaking, what's her name, Taz, like, can see the dead girl in her camera, and so we have to convince her boyfriend that we're not crazy and that if we work together, we can actually get his girlfriend back. So let's see what's going to happen. So, Taz, I'm gonna help you get Lacey back, Trey, but you have to trust me. Trey softens, finally letting down his guard. Can you talk to her? Ask her if she's okay, if she's safe? Don't really think she's okay? She's dead. Taz looks on the screen to see if Lacey responds. On screen, Lacey opens her mouth and begins to speak, but Taz can't hear any of it. Lacey's lips are moving, but the only thing Taz can hear is that loud, persistent hum. Just then, the hum suddenly grows louder, too loud. Taz covers her ears in pain. What is Lacey saying? I don't know, I can't hear her. There's this noise. What kind of noise? But before Taz can answer, Lacey starts to move around on screen. She gestures wildly, pointing behind Taz and Trey. And though Lacey can't hear what she's saying, Lacey's lips clearly form the word, run. Taz turns to find a group of strange men climbing the hill towards the dish. She recognized them. They're the same men from the night she discovered her powers. The men who posed as cops and chased her around the lake just last week. One man stands out in particular. He's an older man dressed sharply in a suit and tie. Taz quickly snaps a selfie, then turns to Trey. Cops! They're coming for us. Those aren't cops. What do you mean? I need you to do something for me. For you? For Lacey. I need you to stall those men. If they catch me, I won't be able to help Lacey. Talk to them, make something up, tell them you know something about Lacey. But I have no idea what's going on. Taz shows Trey the picture she just snapped. In it, the men are already visible in the distance. Taz points to Lacey. There's a chance I can bring her back, but I need your help. Trey hesitates. He turns to the men walking up the hill, then back at Taz. He glances down at her phone and squints, looking closer at the image. He sees Lacey still holding up the 3 fingers. I love you. Okay, I'll stall them. Do what you need to do. Hurry! Then, before he runs off towards the men, he shouts at Taz's screen. I love you too, Lacey! Oh my god, literally, how are we gonna bring Lacey back, like, from the dead? Like, how did she even die? What is even happening? I am so confused. Taz ducks behind a tree to hide. Eric? Taz, I was worried, sick, no time. I ran into Trey, and those men are nearby. The men in sunglasses with the stun guns. Those jerks who were chasing you last week? Yep. Taz, get to the point, okay? I bet you they have something to do with Lacey's disappearance. Taz sends Eric the picture she snapped of the men on the hill. Do you see that man in the suit? Yeah, pretty formal wear on a hike if you ask me. I need you to see what you can dig up on him. I'm on it. Moments later. Okay, I did a reverse image search on our man in the suit. You're not going to believe this. Who is he? His name is Dr. Lionel Rex. He's a psych professor up at Berkeley. He specializes in quantum anomalies, like dark matter. No way. Yes, way. But that's not all. He's known for his controversial opinions on dark matter, including his theory that dark matter may hold the key to immortality. And it says here his former mentor was Dr. Alex Montgomery. Oh my gosh. The missing professor? The woman who created Sam and built the PSI lab to investigate dark matter. Exactly. Definitely not a coincidence. So he knew Dr. Montgomery. But why is he chasing me? I don't know, but whatever it is, it can't be good. You need to get out of there. Taz looks through the ghost glass filter again and sees Lacey standing next to her. Lacey is still holding her fingers in a sign, but it's something different. Wait a second. What? Taz squints into the screen and sees that Lacey's no longer holding up 3 fingers. Instead, her hand is forming a circle, the number 0. She changes her fingers again. Now it's a 1. She keeps changing her fingers into different numbers, one after another. Eric, I think Lacey's trying to tell me something. Like Morse code? Like what? What is she doing? She's signing a sequence of numbers. Send me the numbers. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. She just keeps repeating those numbers over and over. That's Fibonacci. I have no idea what this says. That's Fibonacci. The Fibonacci sequence? Yep, exactly. I wonder. Taz, what are you doing? Taz walks up to the fence where Lacey was pointing earlier. Looking through the spyglass, she punches the sequence into the keypad. Just as she punches in 13, Taz hears a loud pop and a click, and the fence gate swings open. It worked! Taz runs inside and the gate swings shut behind her. What happened? The gate opened. I'm inside the fence. Taz, be careful in there. I'm going to look around. But as Taz takes a few steps closer to the dish, she kneels over in pain. Her knees buckle again and she slumps to the ground, barely holding onto her phone. The hum! It's so loud! I can't move! Just stay there, I'm coming! It hurts, Eric. The sound gets louder. It's screeching now. Taz screams and clamps her head over her ears, trying to block out the noise. She looks up just in time to see the gate opening again. A man in a suit walking towards her with a gun raised. It's Dr. Lionel Rex. He points it at her, and the last thing Taz sees before she blacks out is Rex's crooked smile. What is happening? Wake up, Miss Sign. Taz blinks her eyes open. She's no longer outside. She's handcuffed to a chair inside a small dark room. A beam of light illuminates Dr. Rex, who sits across from her, watching her. Behind Rex is a black wall lined with rows of knobs, dials, and blinking lights, a control panel of some kind. Taz struggles to trying to stand up, run, break free, but she can't move. Where am I? Why are you doing this to me? Relax, I have no intention of harming you, Miss Sign. I'm here to help you get what you want. Did you notice anything different? Taz takes a deep breath in and out, and then gasps. The hum. It's gone! You see? You're safe in here with me. Where are we? Like, what do you mean you're safe in here with you? You literally be like trapped in a chair. He taps on the padded black walls. Soundproof. You know about the hum? Yes, indeed, and I know why you're hearing it too. Why? Rex smiles and begins swiping through the phone he's holding. Taz's phone. These dark matter filters on your phone are really quite remarkable. Dr. Montgomery was a brilliant woman, wasn't she? Taz wriggles in her chair, trying with all her strength to break free. These pictures. Lacey looks as if she's still alive. What did you do to her? Come, Miss Sign. You and I both know what has become of Miss Owens. She's a martyr, a hero who died in the name of science. No. Taz shakes her head. It can't be. Lacey isn't dead. She spoke to me. I know I can bring her back somehow. I can feel it. Let me out of here. You don't understand, Miss Sign. I do understand. Lacey got converted into dark matter somehow. Indeed. And that is precisely what led to my breakthrough. What are you talking about? Matter cannot be created or destroyed. Therefore, to create dark matter, we need to start with living matter and convert it. So you killed Lacey? What is happening? But there's so much dark matter all around here. I am well aware of that, Miss Sign. It has taken me years to collect it. You see, prior to Lacey, I had only been able to convert small amounts of living matter into dark matter. Birds, squirrels, rats, that sort of thing. I have been experimenting with the dish for decades, trying to direct its power toward living creatures to build my store of dark matter. But the process has been painfully slow. Until this morning when I finally had a breakthrough. I was aiming at a mountain lion, but Miss Owens got caught in the crossfire. And eureka! I discovered that humans are a much more lucrative source of dark matter than anything I could have ever imagined. You're crazy! What do you want with me? Let me out of here! Oh no, Miss Sai. We need each other. Your special capabilities. The touch? Indeed. Even with my latest breakthrough, it takes weeks for the dish to generate enough power to make one conversion. It is the most energy I've ever been able to generate, and yet I was only able to convert one measly little girl. But when you were here, the dish's power builds to immense proportions. The dish's power? You mean the hum? Precisely. The hum you've been hearing is the energy beam emanating from the dish. As your powers grow, you will be able to direct this energy to great purpose. You could convert all of Stanford's student body into one giant mass of dark matter. And then think of what we could achieve. You've helped me once before, and now is our chance to finish what we started. What? What are you talking about? You will know soon enough. Together, we will open wormholes, travel through space and time, change the course of history. Isn't it a beautiful thing? Taz wriggles, growing hysterical, and screams, "You're a monster!" Am I? Don't you know what a wormhole could do for you, Miss Sign? With a wormhole, you could travel back into the past and save your beloved twin sister, Jazz, from death. You could bring her back. Taz gasps. Could it be true? Could she really bring Jazz back? If you join me, Taz, you can reverse time and bring your sister back from the dead. And then we can work together to do so much more. With your powers and my inventions, the possibilities are endless. Taz pauses for a moment. She closes her eyes, thinking. A world where Jazz never died? Then she opens her eyes. No. Good for you, Taz! Good for you! This guy's crazy. There has to be another way. Where people like Lacey don't have to die. Maybe it will be harder. Maybe it will take longer. But there has to be another way. I won't help you kill innocent people. Rex's face darkens and he stands up in anger. Rex turns up a dial in the control panel and Taz screams. The hum is even louder than ever. Rex walks up to Taz and smacks her. Jeez! What is happening? You will help me. Just then, a loud pop echoes in the air and the light fills the room. Hey, Professor. Wham! Before Taz can react, Eric slams Dr. Rex in the back of the head with a baseball bat. The professor passes out unconscious. Eric! Eric stares in awe at the bat in his hands, shaking. I've always wanted to do that in real life. Hit a bad guy with a bat? It's even more fun than in video games. How did you get in here? Okay, less talky, more escapey. Eric shrugs and the door to the small room swings in the breeze behind him, revealing the sunlight and outdoors. I hopped the fence. Eric rifles through the pockets of Rex's coat until he finds a set of keys. He uses them to unlock Taz's handcuffs. As soon as she's free, she springs forward and wraps Eric in a hug. A cool breeze blows through the door. Thank you, Eric, really. Taz gives Eric a big hug, but then she hears him sigh, so she pulls away. She looks at Rex, his body limp, crumpled on the floor. Did you kill him? Oh no. Eric looks down at Rex. Nah, he's unconscious. I have a weak swing. Okay, good. We're not aiming to kill anyone here. Real smooth, man. Taz looks up to see Trey smiling at them, his knuckles bleeding. What happened to Trey? Trey, what happened? Had to knock a few guards out of the way to help Eric get in here. I'm glad you're here. It's time to get Lacey back. Okay, I don't know what is happening or what their plan is and why they're not running out of this place like crazy people, because I don't know, I think like after you've been kidnapped that your first reaction would be to leave, but I guess theirs is to stay. But we will figure out what's gonna happen and if we can actually bring Lacey back to life, because that would be so crazy. But we will see in the next episode, so make sure you subscribe and you turn on those notifications so you can see as soon as I post a new video. But until then, check out the awesome videos on the screen and keep yourself entertained, and I'll see you guys later for a brand new video. Bye!